What is up, everybody? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Mitch? Mitch, where are you at right now? You are not in your usual home.
Yes, yes. Don't have the lights, don't have the screens, but on
Don't
the
have the
road and
microphone.
Doesn't have his voice either. Where's your? What happened to your voice, man?
oh, we lost it all this weekend. Let's just say the Hard Rock was good.
The hard rock was good. Awesome. All right. Well, we're powering through. Mitch being stranded in a hotel right now, but we got Ryan, we got me. Zunaid will stop by whenever he feels like it, and there we
Mitch
go.
is gone.
Mitch is gone. Mitch is gone. That's okay. We got Zunaid here as well. Whoa, Zunaid with the extra high camera angle today. What?
So allow me to explain.
Whoa,
Wait,
microphone totally out.
blown out right now. Your audio is blown out. What? What is happening? Zunaid?
Yo, what is happening? Like,
Dude,
I need to know.
Markets are ripping, is what's happening.
Mic check.
But yeah, Zunaid,
Better?
not really.
No, it's absolutely terrible.
What
Is it your monitor microphone that you're on?
Yeah, it sounds like
Mitch touching his microphone. This is off the rails on a Monday.
It's not.
Zunaid. What happened? All right, he's fixing it. All right, while he does that, I'm gonna roll our intro. This is ridiculous.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Those words have been dancing around my head all night. Oh, it's Vegas law, that phrase.
Kiana.
Fisher. Joy.
Joe. Cards drawn are the past, ones to come are future.
And the best part? It's beatable.
All right, so here's how I suspect today's going to go. Mitch and Zunaid are going to kind of come and go as their internet dictates, but Ryan and I are here. So, Ryan, should we start with your charts here?
Let's go ahead. This BBBY is a stock that we've actually been talking about pretty much not every day, but this has been, there was short squeeze stories a while ago. This was on a scanner a number of times, restructuring the business, blah, 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 blah. Well, today, Ryan Cohen purchased a 9.8% stake. This thing is up like crazy. I don't know about the long-term premise of him owning a stake and what they're going to do. I don't pretend to know that, but this will absolutely have some opportunities for day trades today. You can actually already see in the pre-market, it's already done this. Spencer, you started off by saying that the market is ripping. I guess I probably should have started there instead of diving right into the stocks.
No,
trading up with the with the market, it seems like. So I'm basically going to go ahead and just mark out these inflection points right now. This is what I want to be aware of. If this stock starts to move around like crazy today, we could probably scalp this a few times. So this is definitely going to be a big watcher for us today. I'm sorry for running over the regular market. IMPP, some of these other oil names are also going to be back in play today. We'll keep an eye on INDO as well. This one has given us some crazy moves recently. I expect no different today. So Spencer, I'll turn it over to you. Markets are ripping here. What did the pre-market prep guys think?
So the story of the day, I guess there are two stories. The Bed Bath Beyond is your individual stock story of the day, but overall market story of the day is the fact that the Russians and Ukrainians are expected to be meeting. Like, I think they're meeting right now, actually. And when that headline broke, and about an hour and a half ago now, that they were going to go for another round of negotiations, we turned on a dime, and like the whole market it just basically turned off that headline. We were set to open like down about 1% this morning, and I mean, at the rate we're going, frankly, we may open flat. To be honest, like I'm just looking at SPY right now. I mean, we are flat in SPY. So it's been a wild morning here. I'm not really sure what's going on in the talks right now. I know, Russia has thrown some crazy things on the table. I'm like, yeah, if you just lay down your arms, we will too. So don't know how genuine this is, but all I know is we've just ripped for the last hour and a half or so across the board, every index, almost every sector, it seems like, tech, even the banks, which has been beaten down. So that's your main story of the day, that everything has rallied in the last hour and a half. And then the crazy story of the day is Bed Bath. How high can that go? It's anyone's guess at this point. I really would love to hear your guys' thoughts on how you would trade it, because I have absolutely no idea how you trade this sort of thing. But we closed at $16.18 on Friday. We're at $32.19 right now. So wild morning here. Zunaid, what's up, man?
Mic check 1 2.
Yeah,
much
perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, it was just the volume on my mixer was high. So the reason I was so high is because I ended up mounting like I wanted to. But in the process of doing so, I have broken a monitor and a half. So my middle monitor is like slanted. So therefore I can't put my webcam there. And then obviously I'm high up, but we'll figure it out this weekend.
So you broke your monitor is what you're...
I did. While trying to mount this, I broke one of my monitors, my main one, because it fell. So not a fun yesterday day, but anyway, I need to start waking up pre-market and trading. I say that every single day because this BBBY move was just insane. Like I was hoping they would wait for me to wake up and trade it in the market in the regular hours, but apparently not.
No,
I should probably share my screen as well.
Well, because the news was out over the weekend. Let me get my.
It was, yeah.
Where's my chart? Hold on, let me get my chart up right now. There we go. Wow, this is a 15-minute chart. This is just craziness. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. So, yeah, the news was out yesterday that Ryan Cohen had taken a 9.8% active stake in the company, and the WSJ got their hands on a letter that he had sent the board. Actually, I know they've already responded. Bed Bath has in typical corporate response fashion. I don't really think it's anything notable, but he's trying to. I mean, frankly, like whatever he's trying to do that's one thing. The move of the stock today is a whole other thing, because this is part short squeeze. Actually, no, this is like entirely a short squeeze is what this is. Okay, the short interest of this stock is 60% right there on the screen. 60% of the float is sold short. There's a 40 million share float, and 24 million of those shares are currently sold short. So it's got a really high short interest. It's liable to do all sorts of crazy stuff today. Could it go to 60? Absolutely. Could it go back to 16? It could do that too.
It might do both, frankly.
It could do both. Yeah. This is pretty wild here. It's going to be your number one trending stock of the day, maybe even of the week, the longer it goes on. So, yeah, I guess I'll just say I'll echo what Dennis and Joel said, where it's like, if you're good at trading this stuff, then have at it. I have never been good at trading this stuff. Maybe I'll take a flyer, but I wouldn't even know really where to begin, or I don't even know how do you set a stop in this thing, because I don't know. I'd be curious to hear different ideas for how to trade this today, because it is going to be your most traded stock of the day without question. Do either of you have thoughts on how to approach that? Maybe first.
Yeah, I mean, for me, whenever you have something that's this crazy, you want to take the I want to take a very, very short-term approach. Like I would be trying to scalp this. I don't want to say I want to scalp this. I don't know if it's going to set up for me. I actually prefer to scalp stocks that are slightly lower priced than this, but the movement's going to be so good here. Basically, you're just trying to catch a reversal spot. At least I am. If the stock trades down a whole bunch and it looks like it starts to get its footing, maybe it'll reverse there for 20, 30 cents. Maybe we'll get a crazy pop and it'll reverse there for $1 or maybe a couple of bucks. That's how I'm trying to trade this. As far as like the story holding overnight, like no. And I mean, like you were saying, Spencer, it was 16. It's already gone to 35. Where's it going to go? In between there, could go anywhere. So high short interest like this, I'm looking for reversal points. Going to keep the stops tight. Going to try to keep, or not stops tight. Going to keep my my entry as tight as possible. And I'm just going to try to scalp. I'm just looking for little gains here. I'm not looking for a huge thing.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it there.
Hey,
Zunaid, you
Uptown
gonna
Bob.
trade options on this?
What's up?
How's the hourly chart? Let's take a look at the hourly chart.
The hourly, sure, I can do that.
It blew everything away.
Yeah, here I want to
On the
go ahead and
hourly.
just quickly kind of show where I'm looking to set up here again with the TradeStation integration. I'm going to look to buy a few shares at $30, and then I'm going to look to buy another 150 at around $29. You can see that here it acted as resistance, came back, resistance, broke it, came back, tested as support. So pretty much this line right here is where I'm hoping that buyers will kind of step in if it comes in. If it doesn't, risk off will be $28 or so. So again, very, very risky because this could literally just blow through. But you know, we'll see how it plays out. But that's how I plan on literally trading it. You can see it right there with the buy orders that I have. And again, this is risky because it can literally spike down, take me out, and then keep going. I have no idea. The better and the smarter way to trade this is just to wait, see how things set up. And you asked earlier, Spencer, how you would trade it. VWAP is what I would rely on in terms of, hey, it flies up, comes back to test VWAP. You go ahead and grab some shares. You stop out below. That's actually one of the reasons I have my buy right there is because that yellow line is VWAP. And also the $30 hold number, I'm hoping will do me some magic. But we'll find out momentarily if I get filled on that side or not. Looking at the 65-minute here, yeah. I'm actually going to set a line right here because that's where the earlier resistance was. Yeah, I mean, everything's pretty much just blown away from that. And then you've got about $39 or so expected. So yeah, this could be fun. This could be insane.
I mean, is it worth looking at the options here, Zunaid? I mean,
absolutely. They're just, you know, I can't price them at the moment. But yeah, 100%, absolutely. As this is one of those days, and you know, I don't know if it's 100% short squeeze. Here's why. Okay. Because I think it's also FOMO because people realize what they missed out on in GME. People realize what they missed out in AMC, and they're like, shoot, I'm not missing out on this one. So it's people also trying to hop on the train, which is then causing the short squeeze. So if you see what I'm saying? Like, it's not just shorts covering. I feel like it's also the fact that people don't want to miss out on the next big thing that they made so much money on. Because everyone's been waiting for that big short squeeze, and they're like, here's the moment. We've been getting killed on the small cap side. Here's our moment, you know?
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is because that's the number one thing I thought of when I read the news last night. Go ahead, Ryan.
I was going to say the one thing to keep in mind with the options, I don't know how it is for you, Zunaid. I only see a 30 call. That's the highest.
That's absolutely right. Yep.
Right? So these are going to be crazy. You know, if this actually continues to kind of pop off and go higher, you're only really going to be able to trade the 30 colors. Nothing higher than that. I don't think they're going to add strike. They would have added strikes if they're going to do it already.
We've already gone off the board. We've gone.
Yeah.
We blew through every available strike price in 4 hours this morning.
Yeah, exactly. Real quick, Nick, I apologize. Yeah, I probably went to my other inbox, which has, you know, random stuff, spam in it, but I will absolutely put on my to-do list right now to respond to you after the show. My apologies, pal.
The other thing I would think here is, well, first, let me just pull up. Oh, what is that? Is that a 15-minute hourly?
It's a 65-minute hourly.
65-minute?
Yeah, so people apparently love to use a 65-minute because of how I think there's like 6 candles versus 60 versus like 6.5 or 5.5 if it's like a 60-minute candle, whatever. And I've seen a lot of traders use it, so I'm testing it out to see how it works.
Never heard of that. I was going to pull up a daily here, and you can when you say people,
here, I got a daily.
People have been waiting for this. Yes, have they ever been waiting for this?
Exactly. And you can see in the chat that folks are like, hey, that's exactly how I felt, you know.
Yep. So the other thing I would think is, like, does this spread to the other meme stocks? I think it's likely that it does. It really is limited. There's been limited price action this morning in AMC and GameStop, but it wouldn't shock me for a second if AMC and GameStop have double-digit days today. But we'll see. Again, they're both up 1%. They're both up with the market here right now. But I'm watching those closely. And with Bed Bath, like, if I were to trade this thing, it will be on the long side. There is zero. You could not pay me to short this stock right now.
Borrow costs are probably pretty expensive.
Yeah,
it's probably expensive to borrow if you can get a locate. And the second thing is, why do you want to short a rocket ship? Even if you think Bed Bath & Beyond is the worst company in the world, why do you want to short a rocket ship? Just don't. That's just where my head is at. So, yeah, 9:21 here. We're gonna open here in 9 minutes. So I just saw someone mention RSX. Guys, I don't know how this will end. I don't even know if there's a playbook for this, to be honest. So RSX is halted by it got halted by the exchange. It got halted by the CBOE, or was it CBO? I think it was CBO on Friday. So I don't know how this story plays out. If you own RSX, your position is paralyzed until otherwise indicated. But this, I mean, it's over, I guess, until they decide what to do with it. Are they going to liquidate? Are they going to resume trading? We don't know. No one knows. So
Yep.
RSX trade is done. It's not going to trade for the time being, and that's that. So no options, no trading.
So I know, Spencer, you had talked a little bit about them trying to negotiate ceasefire, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
One of the ETFs to actually watch for day trading purposes would be SOXL. Let me go ahead and throw my screen.
Soxel. You look at
because remember, these are the semiconductors. This is down massively. This took a hit with the Ukrainian invasion. This SOXL is the leveraged ETF, right? So you're going to get leverage baked right into this product, which can make for some real good moves. You see here, we're actually up $2 off of the pre-market lows. This ETF can move around quite a bit. A lot of this is going to be dependent upon what we hear out of that conference, out of that meeting. Do you trust what you hear out of there is going to be another thing. So I'm going to watch these. I'm going to watch the Bed Bath & Beyond fireworks first, but these are something to keep in mind depending on how the day unfolds. The reason I'm bringing this one up is because it's levered.
Mitch, are you at a hotel with your family? That's why you can't speak?
No, I'm at a hotel. I just got stuck because of the weather, but that's how it is.
Oh,
so
the reason I bring that
up,
up,
live in Denver.
The reason I bring that up is because I'm going to talk about SEI, and I was wondering if you're going to chime in on this one or not. But I've got an alert set on it at $1. What?
CEI, you mean?
Sorry, CEI. My apologies, CEI. I've got an alert set at $1 because I'm hoping, well, it looks like it clearly didn't work out, but I was hoping that it would pop above 1, come back, test it, and hold. But it hasn't so far. But you can see where you've got resistance here, which should act as support around 84 cents. I rarely play these stocks, but I know that Twitter's got some bag holders on it. If we can find a little bit of support, it could be interesting for a move. But with BBBY coming into play, I think that's a much, much safer way to go. And thank you for not filling me by about 50 cents. I appreciate that. Jerks.
Yeah, for BBBY, I would be waiting for a 1 hour sideways move. I see these often where in pre-market, you're going to have about 80% of retail looking at this. So just think about it in that way. Everyone's looking. It's going to get to a point where it's going to try to get everyone to think, oh, no, it's not going to go. That's what I'd be looking for. 1 hour sideways, and then the pop volume to come in. So just be careful there out the gates. You don't want to get washed out through that 30. And then just look for accumulation of volume sideways.
Someone asked about Asana. Asana is in very rare company right now, Formula Moments. I saw this from an analyst this morning. So if you rewind the clock back a year, the number of software stocks that were trading 20 times sales, it was like all of them, right? Like every software stock was trading 20 times sales, like 100 of them or more. Now that list is down to 10. There are only 10 software names that have actually held up to the point where they are still trading at a price to sales ratio of 20 or more. Asana is one of those names. Unity is another one. Cloudflare, which is ticker NET. BILL is another bill. MongoDB, Atlassian, CrowdStrike. I think CrowdStrike has earnings coming up here. Zscaler, Datadog, Snowflake, and Asana are your only software names. So those are your names that are like held up relatively okay to the rest of the space because it's been a brutal trade here. You do have a lot of insider buying. I think we did the math on Benzinga Live last week, and I think the CEO has bought more than $1 billion worth of his own. That's basically a buyback. They've done a buyback via the CEO buying his own stock all the way up and all the way down. So you have some like underlying bid there, assuming he keeps going. And just on the Asana chart, this is very easy, right? You have whatever that low is from the 24th. That was the day of the Russia invasion. That low is 42.75. That's your bogey, right? You have some. I mean, we're sort of below that prior support there. You can see the quad bottom from a month ago. We're already below that. So next level is 42. I would say bullish above 42, bearish below it, right? That's kind of the only thing, the only play here. That's how I would play it. If I was already long, I don't know. Managing trades is harder than identifying an entry or an exit. But that would be I would consider an exit there. If I was long and we broke below 42, I would strongly consider an exit if it was me. Yeah, sorry, I'll steal those names again. You know, better yet, I'll put them in the chat. So let me do that right now. Unity, Net, Bill, MongoDB, Team, Crowd, Zscaler, Datadog, Snow, Asana. Those are your software names trading. 20 times sales is just an arbitrary number. Doesn't really mean anything. It's just a line in the sand. But it just goes to show that, you know, a year ago it was every software stock, and now it's just those 10. So anyway, we are 2.5 minutes out now from the open. We have continued to rip to the point where we are going to open flat. It looks like in the futures markets, in the S&P, NASDAQ, and Dow futures. We're actually green this morning in the Russell. A pretty remarkable turnaround. Like I said, this morning, we were going to open down 1% or more. If you were looking at the news an hour and a half ago, you saw markets going to open lower, markets set to open down 1%, and that is so not going to happen now. We're down 0.07%, which is basically flat in the SPY this morning. So it's going to be a flat open. Does the rally continue past 9:30? We will find out. But it's already been a remarkable morning.
Yeah, and how many times does that happen when we go to bed thinking, oh man, the market down 1.5%, 2-3% with the futures, and then you wake up and it's like, oh, we're green. You know,
it's remarkable.
By the way, Tesla went ahead and popped above 850, so something to keep an eye on Tesla to see how that one behaves today.
Yeah, Kyler just pointed that out. Yeah, I'm writing tickers down as I see them in the chat, just so everyone knows, so I don't forget. We can cover them throughout the show here. And we're writing down UNH, Clove, and again Sunrun. But you gotta keep an eye on Bed Bath. That's, you know what, I'm gonna pull up that chart and I'm gonna watch Bed Bath off the open here because that's the one. So pre-market high. This is important, right? What's the pre-market high in Bed Bath?
The pre-market high on
35.14.
35.14.
That's your next important number to clear.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, it's anyone's guess, frankly. So,
well, here I've got it pulled up here. So you've got 35.
Yeah.
Where'd it go? Oh, thought I had it pulled up. Looks like 39 and 40 would be your next one.
All right, here we go. There's our
bell.
bell.
Here, Ron said that he's been working seed. That was one that I gave before I left. Not doing too bad, Ron.
Wow. Okay, so
how are those stocks?
Don't tell me that.
Take a look.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I was gonna say, don't tell me they just got halted, but it didn't.
No, just went ahead and got filled on my.
Wait, Ryan got filled. Sorry, Zunaid got filled on.
I did. So now if it breaks 29, I'm gonna go ahead and be out. So let me go ahead and set my stop losses here again. Riskier side of a trade. If it gets down to about 80, yeah, I'm about to be stopped out, aren't I?
Yeah, that's it. That was that.
Come on, come on.
You just got
stopping. It's stopping me. It's stopping me. Ooh, ooh.
Zunaid, we're at 28.94.
Right here, 28.65 is my stop loss. Right here, you can see it live on screen.
Oh, okay. Holy cow!
And I'm out.
You're flirting. Well, that was fast. Holy moly, that's like a whole what? 30 seconds?
Oh man. This is why you wait and enjoy just seeing me lose money. So that was a loss of, what was that a loss of? Let's check. Where is it? Account summary. That cost me about $282. So I lost a monitor this weekend, and we're down about 300 in a matter of 30
but did
seconds.
you have fun? That's what matters.
I wish I went to watch Batman and spent $15 instead, but that's okay.
All right, I'm going to the 1 minute chart, which is how you know things are extra crazy here. So 29 is what we're flirting with right now. It wouldn't shock me for a second if this thing has another rally in it. We get back to 34, 35 today. Wouldn't shock me for a second. Kyle's long bed bath. Kyle, out of curiosity, from where is this a thing from today, or were you long previously? Because if you were long previously, man, what more could you ask for?
Taking a look at AMC. Taking a look at AMC. If I do take it, guys, I'm going to take the smallest share size I've probably ever taken on this show. So just to give you guys incentive, is just more long just to take a trade. Looking at a pullback right now for 16.89s to get in there and look for the little pop above 17 back.
All right, keeping an eye on AMC and GameStop in relation to Bed Bath. Bed Bath now making new lows of the day. I mean, new lows of the open session. I mean, not of the day, obviously.
So Spencer, this is why people short BBBY. The first
just got filled. Just got filled. AMC, the smallest share size, guys. Remember, I'm taking a really small trade here.
This is why people short Bed Bath is because of this. Yeah, but if you're gonna short it, I guess the answer is just like going along. You gotta have a
help me out. Help me out. Put AMC up. Don't worry about BBBY. It's going down.
Gosh,
damn,
it's going down.
Diva Mitch in the house. Damn,
you guys are stuck on it.
I'm not stuck on it. Look,
Mitch is
you
upset.
talked about it all pre-market.
Frankie Mitch is in the house. Everyone be nice.
Lord.
Oh, that's funny.
Maybe they have a Snickers bar outside a vending machine for you, pal.
I might need it.
Yeah,
there's your AMC.
You're not you when you're hungry, all right? Have a Snickers.
Hex, we're watching the wire for that. We will try to shout that out whenever we can. Yep. I like how the chat's calling for Bed Bath & Beyond now.
I mean, it's right here, though. It's right here. It's on the left side.
All right, Zunaid. Yeah, let's go.
Let's
go to Zunaid.
There you go.
Zunaid screen. That's better.
I was like, I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah. My bad. I've had it up. It's Spencer's fault.
Snickers are calling.
I've got one more. I've got room for one more here. If someone wants, let's see, what else should we put? Oh, OXY is definitely something I want to keep an eye on. I was hoping for the long side, but we'll find that out quickly.
Yeah, I don't. To answer Hex Pony's comment, I'm not seeing any headlines yet out of I mean, I know Russia like comes to the table with like their list of like, oh yeah, we'll stop this right now as long as you bend the knee. And it's like, well, that's not. You're not acting in good.
You're literally bombing our cities, bro. That's not a good look.
That's not. It's not. You're not. They're not acting. They're not negotiating in good faith. So, anyway, I'm gonna pull my scanner tool. Although one of my scans is not working, which is interesting.
Yeah, okay. So refresh. That should be fixed.
All right, I'm gonna just do it again. Three of them are working, and one of them. There we go. It's fixed now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was an issue on Friday. The team is on top of that, though.
As always. All right. Bring up my scanner. Look at what's moving. Now I gotta fix this.
BBBY, low of the day, AMC. Trying to figure its life out.
AMC, I thought we'd get a bounce off the VWAP, but it didn't materialize. We're hanging out right around VWAP now.
Yeah, it kind of like poked below, and right now it's flirting with it. You're right. It needs to get over 17.
Big seller.
The high of day is 1710.
We'll see what happens. Don't want it back below 75s.
INDO is halted. Wow. INDO is 52.
IMPP being mentioned in the chat. I literally watched that one. We were talking about that one on Friday morning. I was a little not coherent, but IMPP, man, that thing's been moving.
AMC coming back above. Yeah, so you see that it poked a little bit below VWAP, but then came right back up and reclaimed it. And now it's going for the new highs or session highs of 1710.
Filled at 17.
Ooh.
Boom, money Mitch here, making a trade on the phone.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go, Ryan. Let's grab this AMC. Let's do this.
I can't
H
believe
style.
I can't even believe I'm trading
H-style,
AMC.
baby.
I can't even believe I'm trading AMC. I'm probably going to end up losing money on this.
What are you talking about? Bro, don't kill yourself before you make the money.
Yeah, I want to see a pop above 1709. And I don't really want this to fall beneath 1696. So just to give you an idea of what I'm hoping at here. But
I'm looking for a push to 1720s.
oh no. Yep, we're bouncing. We'll see.
Wow.
This is a high risk trade for me. I'll probably end up cutting this. We'll see. $16.86 looks to be, what is that? The VWAP? Yep. So that's probably what we'll look at here. I want
Very interesting.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
GameStop are diverging. Well, no, GameStop is moving with Bed Bath. AMC, though, is very much not.
I was thinking AMC was going to pop here above 17. It really hasn't, though.
I wouldn't write that off just yet.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm still in this here. But
That's why I got I don't see the VWAP, but I got 89. So that's kind of where I was thinking you'd see the average around.
Ooh, what happened there? Is that all right? Some buying the dipping happening off the open in Squarespace. Let me bring that chart up. That was your big loser. That was your big loser of the morning off earnings.
Well, that's almost 10 minutes of selling or 8 minutes of selling on BBBY.
You know what? You know what's interesting? Also, we've just it's not that we're going down.
Took the loss there on the VWAP. Sorry, guys.
We've just stopped going up here.
I think you're gonna see when AMC, GME, other meme stocks take off. Eventually, you'll see BBBY lag behind those trades. So that's why I'm looking at those other ones to see when they take off. Traders are probably gonna sell quickly into that move and be looking for BBBY to catch up on the momentum. That's what I'd be looking for.
We have stopped going up here in just the broader market. We basically went up for an hour and a half into the open, and now we've just kind of paused for breath. So every sector technically down today with the exception of energy, which, by the way, oil this morning, the futures contract got to $130.50. Bring up XLE. I was just seeing some stats this morning, and this is just conjecture. These are just guesses, but what as these futures prices trickle down through the system, I mean, we could be seeing $5 a gallon here in the U.S. for regular old normal gasoline, which is pretty crazy. Obviously more for premium, but all right, let's go to some of the tickers that the chat was talking about. Someone asked about UNH, United Health. Well, the insurers have been strong, haven't they? Yes. Oh, wow. This is a week. Let's go to a daily here. Very strong. Oh, this is an easy one. This is just range bound, right? Sell it up here. You got a triple bottom there at the 448 area, but you got a quad top right where we're at right now. So can we get above 500? That's the question. Maybe, sell at 500, buy it back. Just trade this range. That's what I would do in UNH. So you have very clear resistance, very clear support. That's nice. That's a nice, easy one to look at. I like that one. Someone asked about Clover, CLOV, not Cloverdale Capital, that one.
That's popping this morning.
Whoa. And you know why? Because it's It's a memer. What's the float
Yep.
here?
High short interest on that one. I know that one for sure.
Exactly. High short interest. So here, I got an idea for you.
You got a leader to start taking off in the memes, and then you start looking for the other ones to follow.
INDO pulling. It's unhalted now. Let's see.
Okay.
IMPP.
Wait, let's check. Oh, I want to see something real fast. Okay, so you know what it is, guys? And I haven't looked through the whole list yet, but check out this list, free resource, highshortinterest.com. I'm going to venture a guess that every stock on the top of this list is trading up today. Blink. Here, let's go through one at a time. And I'm going to bring them on my pro charts. We got Blink, number 1. Go. Yep, up 1.5% today. Archimoto, FUV. Yep, in the green. Shift, SFT, in the green. Big 5 in the red. Interesting. Okay. ICPT, Insane Clown Posse tomorrow. In the green. City Trends. Yeah, that was bad. Bach, PKKT, in the green. Romeo Power, in the green. SDC.
Insane Clown.
I'm going through the list I just put in the chat, guys. Highshortinterest.com. That might be the play today.
SPY just broke a bit below 430.
Yeah, we're pulling back here from that trade up.
Here, well, why not get some tunes going?
Bed Bath and Beyond. Bed Bath and Beyond looks like it's finding some footing.
Is that me or is that the stream?
No,
that's the stream.
But this is bad music, though. So
I was like, what just happened? AMC just cracking on down while BBBY is trying to make its way back up. This is Mitch's party music, I assume.
Nah, man, it's default music that we have access to.
Bro, Zunaid, I'm gonna send you a Snicker.
I mean, I know you got a whole pack of them, so I know you can afford to send me one.
That was good one. That was a good one, man.
Thank you.
Should we look at crypto real fast, guys?
Yeah, actually, that's actually traded up this morning with the rest of the market, it looks like.
Justin knows I love SDC. Yeah, I love SDC.
Let's just do some crypto real fast. Mixed. I don't know how. I mean, in theory, this should be the environment that Bitcoin is rising. It really hasn't been though. So, I mean, if there's ever been a fundamental case for Bitcoin, it's now. It's a major global economy getting cut off from the global economy. So people in Russia can't use their credit cards right now.
Or get out money.
Or get money out of the bank. I mean, if there's ever a case for Bitcoin, it's now. You would think Bitcoin would be rising off of this. It really has not been, though. So kind of disappointed to see that. But, hey, I guess it's in the green, so that's something. Solana in the red, Doge in the red. I don't know. Kind of a quiet day. Quiet day on the crypto front. It's early yet, though. As a reminder, you guys want some free Bitcoin, create a Voyager account. Use the offer code ZING, Z-I-N-G. Fund your account with $100, make a trade, and they'll send you $50 in Bitcoin.
Real quickly, I want to address Michael's question here. Hey guys, is the Benzinga app on iOS as effective? I think you mean as Benzinga Pro. I'll be honest, nothing is as effective as Benzinga Pro. The one thing about your mobile device is Benzinga Pro, if you log in using your web browser on your phone, it will recognize that you're on a mobile device and tailor the experience to make it easier to use. The app is great for like a news feed, watch list, and there's also push notifications on the app, so check that out. But it's not a direct port of Benzinga Pro. So if you're going to need the tools for Pro, you're going to need to log into Pro using your mobile browser. That's a good question, though. We are looking to expand that app over time to get it to parity with Benzinga Pro, though. What's going on, Jeff Dees? Happy Monday.
Mitch,
Nice
I
to see
think
you.
Mitch is frozen. I think we lost Mitch.
He looks happy though.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. He's back.
He was frozen. Yep, there we go. See? Yeah.
All right. It's been a minute since I looked at Bed Bath. It's been too long.
I don't know.
Wow. Oh, heat. Congrats to anyone that had the gall to short.
Okay, can we take a look at the hourly now? We're starting to get through that first hour. What you need to do is almost wash out the psychology of longs first. Once you wash out that psychology of longs, then look for sideways action, slight consolidation, volume pop into the support on the hourly. So where do you guys see support there on the hourly?
I don't
What do you
really
see, Spencer.
I
Maybe.
mean, I don't see. I don't see
Yeah.
any.
You're still getting pretty drastic moves, right? So you
Yeah.
had a big push up, and now you're still in the
Right.
hour of that first pull. So to be quite honest with
24
24.
stands out to me at least.
yeah,
On that first pullback
And that's
where you had that first pullback.
that was 25.71.
On that the first, okay, so you get the what's called the 3 advancing soldiers, which is 3 green candles. The first 3 green candles right there, that's where I would start looking for the support to come into play, because that at least is a bullish move, sideways consolidation, and then continuation. And I'm just going off of straight patterns here because I don't even have the screens.
yeah. It's just I don't know. To me, that chart doesn't give me a very good idea of support yet.
I don't want to go here.
That's better. The 15 minutes better. Mitch said 24. Spencer, where does the bottom of that red and green candle that's right next to each other? What's the bottom of that?
Yeah, the
What's
lows
the bottom
there.
of that? Put your cursor
Yeah,
at the bottom of the body.
25. You're talking about this, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 25.71,
Okay.
26.20.
To me, that's where it looks like the support area is. Now, if we flush that, I see what Mitch is talking about on the 24. Can you put your cursor on that 24 line? That really goes back to that first candle breaking out there. So, okay, I see that area of support now.
Yeah, this is pretty remarkable. Congrats anyone that had the gall to short this thing, because you've taken no heat today. You've taken let's go to the 1 minute. You've taken very little heat. We've gone up for a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 minutes today. The rest of the time has been going down. I mean, whew.
SPY pulling here.
Yeah.
You can see where SPY settles out, honestly. VIX at 33.
Staples and banks are getting smacked around right now.
Yeah, they sure are. Hospitality, too. I see wind trading down.
Take a look at the airlines. Oh, airlines have been so punished. High oil is not helping their calls at all. So here's United today. Let's go to our daily on United. Wow. Oh, this airline trade is. Oh, and it filled the gap. And it filled the gap from November. Oh, that looks like an earnings report to me. That gap right there. Wow. Oh, brutal. What about American? These charts look identical. That hasn't quite filled the gap yet, but you can tell that it's going to.
Stopped out AMC there. Stopped out AMC at the 40.
Oh, gosh, this is just.
Yeah, AMC was a tough one this morning.
You do have bearish puts
Very
coming
small
in
size.
Bearish put.
on AMC. On BBBY. Looks like they're buying the $22 puts expiring this week.
Psychology starting to change. Now that's when I'll start looking for the longs to come in and take those guys that are thinking, oh no, this is going back to 0 or going back to 16.
I love how it's either moon or 0. There's very little in between when it comes to Twitter.
No, there's no such thing as in between, bro. Moon or bust, man, just like our crypto show.
Looks like wheat bouncing off the 1110 mark, about 11.5 here. IO still moving up today. That had a big day on Friday. It's moving up again here. Stocks in bankruptcy, man. They just trade like crazy. By the way, I've been watching Twitter to see if we get any headlines out of this meeting that's going on right now. I haven't seen anything of note. Of course, I will let you know as soon as I get it, but I haven't really seen much. Spencer, I don't know if you've seen the same thing.
I've seen nothing.
Yep, me too.
All right, I'm gonna try to take a short here. Give me a sec to pull up the options. Which probably means you probably shouldn't take a short here, but let me see what I've got.
Yeah, I reloaded my Webull account last week, so I've got some. Not that I was down to zero, but I just put some more capital in there, so I'm also fresh. I'm ripe for a YOLO trade here as well.
Ready for a YOLO.
Yeah, and I close. I don't have any positions on it anyway, so. BTU made a nice move. Peabody.
BTU, man, coal has been insane recently.
Yeah.
Pulled back today. Now it's bounced off 23, so we got a 2-point bounce going on right now. This look at this move. Look at this move on BTU.
Hard assets, man. Hard assets.
Well, coal. This is the pricing for next year, right? So,
great.
This is almost all the coal for this year is gone.
Get ready, guys. It's going to continue going. I'm feeling bad for... How's the natty gas? How's the boil?
Let's check boil.
I'm going to take short real quick as you check that. I'm going to go ahead and go short via puts. TSM. I got the 102 puts expiring this week. I got filled at $2.37. That's TSM. 102 puts. I got filled at 237. If it breaks above VWAP, I will be out. You can see TSM on my screen here at the right.
ZBN Trading is also mentioned TSM. I don't know what he did, though. I don't know which direction. But that was directly from the chat.
Wait. Someone just asked about Tesla. Let me just... okay. So Tesla is in... Right. Tesla's in the XLY. This is interesting. So XLY is on the red today. The XLY ETF. The XLY is basically 40% two stocks, Amazon and Tesla. Amazon's down 1.3%. Tesla's up 2% today. I saw a negative headline on Tesla over the weekend. I don't know how much Tesla always has like joint headlines there, so I don't know how headline sensitive stock it is. But yeah, it's having a really good day. Let's see if we can find out why.
UNG. Jeff G's is shouting out UNG. That's the gas fund.
Yeah.
Looks like that's down from its highs this morning. One thing to take a look at is ENG. This is N Global. They make, I'm pretty sure that they just had, let me see if I can find it in here. They just had a PR. But that's up, and that's actually at highs. So pre-market high 174, we're at 172. This thing has actually put in a pretty good move recently as well.
If you were interested in shorting AMC, it's close to testing VWAP here. I'm not touching it, but I'm just calling it out for anyone that wanted to short it off of VWAP.
Let me see if I can find that PR.
All right, gonna look to see if BBBY can get down there towards 24.25. I'm gonna just take one share just to do the trade, guys. I'm not trying to risk money here. Just trying to work on my process. Let's do it.
So this is interesting here. So there was an article over the weekend in the Wall Street Journal speculating that WeWork could do an offering or issue new equity or raise new money, and the company denied it. They're like, no, we're not going to do that. So normally, an offering would be seen as dilutive, his stock would trade down. Company said, we're not issuing new equity. Doesn't matter, down anyway. It's down 3%. If anyone has watched the new WeWork show, let me know how it is.
There's a WeWork show?
Yeah, it's called
Company has no plans to issue additional equity at this time. Can you imagine if they go ahead and do one now?
It's called We Crashed.
Wow. No, it's not. Shut up.
Yes, it is. And
wow.
I'm sorry, it's not out yet. It's out in a week and a half, so no one has seen it.
That's hilarious. We crash. Wow.
Dude, we are in like the golden age of TV shows that are about like business screw up.
100%.
Because
100%.
you got there's a WeWork show coming out. There's an Uber show that's out right now. There's a Theranos show that's also coming out. There's a show about what's her name, Anna Delvey, right? The New York socialite fraudster lady, and I'm missing another one, I'm sure. But there's a show for every high profile business fraud thing in recent memory. Anyway,
Well, if you like those kind of shows, now's your time.
which I do. I enjoy.
I
them.
100% do. Yeah.
Yeah, I watch all of
Oh,
them.
okay.
Okay,
guess
I
I'm
want
way up
to
there.
take a quick second here and just do a quick plug, if I can, for Benzinga's next in-person event, the Benzinga Cannabis Capital Conference. We are like 6 or so weeks away. It's
Yeah.
a 2-day event, April 20th and 21st at the Fontainebleau, Miami Beach. Right? This ain't at some, any old hotel. It's the freaking Fontainebleau. This is where like Sinatra hung out, right? Back in the day. So 2-day event. I'm going to throw a discount code in the chat right now and on the screen. Well, first it'd be helpful if I put the link in the chat. So here's the link in the chat to learn more about the event. As it said there on the screen, over $500 million in deals have happened at our Cannabis Capital conferences over the years. We're going to have people from like the major companies, Cure Relief, Tilray, Canopy Growth, and a lot others. Use the promo code SHOWS30. I'll put it up on the screen. SHOWS30. That'll get you 30% off your ticket right off the bat. SHOWS30. Link in the chat. You can go to bzcannabis.com or just click on the link there.
Yeah, a couple of things here real quick. Our cannabis conference is an amazing event. If you've never been there and you're interested in this as a business interested in this space at all, our cannabis conference are phenomenal. The companies that go there, the people that speak, awesome. And Spencer mentioned the Fontainebleau. That's one of the best hotels in the entire world.
Amazing.
It's absolutely amazing. It's famous for the floating staircase in the lobby, which is awesome. It was pictured in the intro to Goldfinger. It's in the panoramic shot. It's an amazing hotel. It's an amazing event. It's Miami Beach. It's on 420. I mean, what else do you need to go? Our crew puts on an amazing event.
And I was talking to the events team last week, and they said that as it stands right now, in terms of just presence and like the size of the conference, it's going to be our biggest cannabis conference that we've ever had. So it's going to be huge. I was lucky enough to go the last time 2 times ago. It was right before COVID. It was February of 19 or February 20. Sorry, February 20. It was the last time that I was able to go, and it was amazing.
So yeah, that's the one I was at. It was amazing. That was great stuff.
So check it out. 30% off.
IMPP halted again. Is that
Here,
you know what? I took it off my screen. I'm going to go back to it. I was watching ENG. This move in ENG is crazy.
If you guys
longest from 123, by the way.
If you guys don't know about the Halts feature in Benzinga Pro, it's in the signals tool. It's just so easy to look at all the halts for the day, right? Like this is every halt and resumption for today. Pre-market action as well, right? IMPP sticks out like a sore thumb. MARPS MARPS also sticks out like a sore thumb. Several
IMPP looks like it wants to make a run at 6, honestly. When it gets out, we'll see what happens when it gets out of this halt, but honestly, it looks like a run at 6 for sure here. I wouldn't be surprised if we popped above.
Wow, Bed Bath now below 26. Holy cow. I did not see this coming at all.
Did it bounce on 25?
It hasn't quite gotten there yet, but
okay. Because that's an area where I expect a little bit of a bounce.
Give it a few more minutes.
Real quick, on our TSM puts, you are up approximately 9%. Nothing crazy. But the reason I bring it up is because it is testing low of day. So if you feel like, hey, this is support, go ahead and just take a measly 7% on options trade, or if you feel like this has leg room lower, you can hang out with me here on the short. One thing I am a little hesitant of is the 101 and $100 acting as a support level. So that's why I'm a little uncomfortable with the trade, but I still like it. It is under VWAP. I'm hoping that this little low of day will break on 102. Around 101 is where I'd cover majority of it. Again, your stop loss is above 103, which is VWAP. You've got the SPY here on the third box. You can already see it's below VWAP. Nice rejection there. And we called that AMC. If you wanted to go short, you should go short as it was testing VWAP. And from there, you got a little bit of a 20, 30 cent decrease, and now it's testing it once again.
No, Mavonik, I didn't know that, because I guess I should have. We're not, this isn't 2021 anymore. It's not that kind of a market. But no, in the pre-market session, let me bring up Bed Bath here on the screen. I mean, we've seen this happen before. There's no reason it couldn't go to, I still think it can go to 60 if it wants to. I mean, stocks that go up 100% in the pre-market can surely keep going. So sure, was someone going to sell? For sure, people were going to sell off the open and get and ring the register there. But I definitely did not see this coming. And you know what is interesting here? This is an indicator that if you needed anything to tell you that we are in a different market today than we were a year ago, this is it. Because a year ago, this thing is at $60. It just is. It's at $60 today on this headline. But different kind of market. These gains can't hold. That's not great for GameStop. It's not great for AMC. It's not. Oh,
yeah, look at Rig.
Look at Rig. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Just a huge move right out of the open.
I mean, energy is single-handedly holding us up here because we're down across the board in the major indexes, but energy is up 2% today. So, wow, look at that Rig. Is that an all-time high? No, not even close. All right. All right, I'm going to pull up Ryan's screen. I'm going to step away for 2 minutes.
Yep, no problem. So one of the things that we were talking about, Spencer, the whole profit-taking thing, this is why I wanted to mark these levels up, right? Because I wanted to see where we ended up bouncing. Now, it looks like we tried to bounce right around this level. Didn't actually work. We actually came in a little bit more. So we came in closer to 2660. But now we're kind of hanging out in this zone between 25 and 2585, right? So this area of support looks like we're hanging out here. If we can actually get a bounce, you might see some more upside move. I do think this thing can trade. Come on. I do think this thing can trade back to 30 here, but it's going to need some volume and it's going to need some momentum to do that. It has shown no ability to do that so far this morning. Once the market opened, obviously the pre-market was its own thing.
Hey Ryan.
Yeah.
Weren't you the one that was in CF calls?
CF?
Or did I make that up? Have I made that up? Okay, never mind. I thought you were in calls for. Oh no, you were in CCJ.
CCJ calls. Yeah. Wow.
Okay,
CF.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if that was you that was in it.
CCJ still up today though.
Let's see what CCJ is doing. Oh yeah, it just crossed above VWAP as we speak.
Yep. This is like uranium and rare earth metals right here. Yep. Cameco is one of the world's largest uranium producers in Saskatchewan, it looks like. So this was actually an unusual options buy. We talked about this, didn't we?
We did. I just couldn't remember if it was CF or CCJ because I don't swing, so I don't have it on my portfolio. But yeah.
Yeah, so still in this. These were the June calls. Let me actually get you the date on that real quick. These are the June 17, 28 calls. So I'm actually still in these. Actually up 30%, 29%.
And that's after being down 40 initially.
With what's going on.
That's awesome. It looks like you've got Rig. And by the way, CF just popped above 100. And you've got RIG coming off in the scanners here above $5.
CEI moving, IMPP highs. Oh my God, right out of the hall. Boy, this thing was crazy. I'm a little too slow on IMPP today, but that's okay. I don't need to. Oh, we got Mitch back. Hell yeah.
What's up, guys? I just took BBBY just took BBBY. Remember, guys, I'm taking the smallest share size that I possibly can, but I am taking my shot here. Just got in there. I'm going to risk about a point on this trade here from 26.25. I got in at 26.24.
Here we go. God, Mitch, great
Let's do
call.
it. Looking for the first volume to come back in, and I started seeing the volume leak in there. That's why I took my shot, guys.
Yeah, like at
Let's
25.
see if we can ride
looks
this
like it
bad
held.
boy up.
You've got
Yeah,
AMC,
that's
you've got
exactly what it
VWAP.
was. Now it would be good to see AMC and let's say the other one that we saw earlier in the day, Clove, just take off. So you can start seeing that, hey, these are taking off and they're kind of moving hand in hand. Yo, your stepsister joined the party, bro. Come on.
What? Zunaid, this is
There's
wild.
no way. There's no way. There's no way. First off, well, I guess that's the reason she's a stepsister. But there's no way. There's no way.
Zunaid gonna get in trouble with this stepsister. Come on, bro. Let's go, Dan. What you got out there, Dan? You like the
Oh,
trade?
my
Let me know
goodness.
why you like the trade or why you think it's a good trade.
Michael calling quadruple U. This is Energy Fuels Incorporated. This thing also on just an absolutely monster run here. I think this also has uranium exposure. Uranium producer. It holds 3 of America's key uranium production centers. So there you go. This is up 11% today. These are good moves here. Good moves here in uranium.
TSM testing VWAP again. I do not want this over 103. Please reject. Please. You've also got SPY coming up near 429.
INDO. My God, this is just so crazy. IMPP on highs. Check CEI. ECN really
27 is that level where we should, if we're going to get parabolic on BBBY, where I'll look to see the volume really jump and get through a wall that they have set up there at 27.
Yeah, Jay Rice was saying Musk was tweeting about nuclear stuff over the weekend. That's helping uranium plays. That's spot on. I saw that tweet saying that, what was it? Europe should look back into focusing on nuclear energy. I can't remember exactly what the tweet was, but yeah.
Take a look at that seed one. It's an agricultural play that I mentioned last week. I know that some people are playing it. Yeah, literally seed.
Yeah, so big run last Friday. It's coming back in a little bit today.
Hey, not bad. I called it on Thursday. Let's go.
Oh my God, let's look at HUSA. What happened here? So this making a run back towards its high. I totally missed this though. This is
$3 held on that one.
Yep.
On CEI here, I'll pull it up on mine if someone
Yep,
can,
I got you.
pull me up here. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the 1 minute. And why? Again, this is not the type of stock I trade, but we talked about, hey, look at that $1. You had $1 act as resistance, came back, broke above it, and then he came back and tested it right here at that $1 level, and then it's continuing its move. Again, not a stock that I typically like to trade, but something definitely to keep an eye on. SPY rejecting a little bit away from VWAP. TSM thankfully doing so as well.
IMPP halted again.
I'll put that up for you. IMPP right there, halted at 682.
It's crazy. I'm not even lying. Like, I had a buddy with me that was with me in the Airbnb, and we were looking at IMPP early Friday morning before the open, and we were like, should you take it? Should you not? And I was like, yeah, man, you're not in the best, let's say, mental mindset right now to be taking trades, but man, that's been a rocket.
Yep.
Let's see if Triple BY can get back above VWAP. Where's the VWAP at now?
Triple what? What do you want? Oh,
Bed
Bed
Bath,
Bath and
yeah.
Beyond. VWAP is
VWAP
currently
VWAP
at
level.
around 28.52 on the trading view for me.
Thank you.
Yeah, yep. All right, SPY looking at test low of daybreak. TSM looking to do the same. You can see what chart was it? It was, yeah. Well, here's a low of day, possibly coming in on TSM. You can see on the right-hand side. Need it to break. Need that 102 to break. It's acting as great support right now for the past 30 minutes. SPY cracking would help as well. BBBY is in this range here. Come on, just break. Just break. Break TSM.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to go through Twitter to see if there's any more of these headlines that can go through. I don't see a whole lot. Some people calling for INDO to go to 100. I mean, oh my goodness. MXT pulling back here. Craig asking, can you check open? It looks like an absolutely broken chart. I don't see really any bottom. It looks like it's still finding new lows here on open.
You've got mine up.
Yeah. My bad. Yeah, this is rough looking chart here. I don't know where the bottom is here, so I wouldn't be trying to get it. But looking real rough. We're gonna need some volume to come in here, some buyers to step in here. This has been devoid of buyers for quite some time, really since last year. I would stay away. If you're short this, awesome, but this is tough.
Jesus.
And then what?
I'm just looking at the
sister account. Yeah.
By the way, TSM low. Sorry, real quick. TSM low of day break. Those contracts are only up about 11%. But again, that $100 and the 101 should act as support. So if you want, please go ahead and lock in these gains. Now trading at about 14% in profit. Please, please, please be smart about it. INDO halt. I'll pull it up.
And real quick, I just want to take Saul was asking about OUST. Now this one a little bit different than God, the stock we were just looking at. What is wrong with me? Excuse me. So many tickers. They both start with O. Anyway, OUST. This actually looks like it did find a bottom here around 3. So to me, a trade here would be fairly simple. I just trade this against 3, right? If we snap 3 to the downside here, you probably have some more downside to go. If I'm not mistaken, this had something to do with LiDAR, with the automated vehicles. Yeah, digital LiDAR. Yeah. So this I think might have some movement in the future. Thing is with EVs though, is that a lot of the components used to make EVs are getting more and more expensive, largely because of the supply chain stuff and obviously the conflict in Europe. So unsure when these are going to actually catch fire. This one I like a little bit more because it does look like it found a bottom. At least this is a tradable bottom. So. All right, I'm going back to your screen, Zunaid. Sorry about that.
No, brother, you're good. By the way, IMPP unhalted. Now it's moving up towards 787. Let's see what's happening there.
And Bed Bath is now low of the day. Sorry.
Bed Bath is close.
And Rig, Ryan called out Rig 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
I don't know, bounced off those low. It's off the high of the day by 30 cents now. But.
IMPP $8 rejection trading at 775. SPY low of day. TSM low of day. You're up about 16% on those contracts. Get out if you want to.
NASDAQ low of the day. You know what's interesting? You're seeing a big follow through in some of the retailer stocks that were your biggest losers on Friday. You're seeing some more follow-through action today. So if I bring up PVH, I think PVH was your biggest loser in the S&P on Friday, and it's again the biggest loser in the S&P today.
Zinger Buddy making an appearance this morning. He doesn't like the market. What's your outlook on the market? Not good, huh?
Here, wait. Let's go full screen on that. Hold on.
No, he's gonna turn around and show you his butt now because
Yeah, literally. When you try.
that was all Spencer. He knows. As soon as Spencer tried to do that, Cat's like, nope.
Oh man.
Oh, the cat just jumped off the desk.
Yep, he's good. He wanted to say hi. He's out of here now.
I think the reason that I hate cats is because I used to cat sit. Not the cat sit per se, but like watch my neighbor's cat whenever they went away, and that cat scared the bejesus out of me. And
Yeah, cats can be very ninja-like, but I don't need to hear about this hating stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say you said hate, and I looked at Ryan's face, and I was like, that's a bad usage of words. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and get out half my size here at $2.80 if I can get filled. You know, we're gonna try for $2.75. Y'all going? Oh, there we go. $2.80, half my size out on TSM puts.
wow,
Nice job on that because the market really turned here.
Thank you.
what is it to say? It's the same story. Energy. Oh no, industrials are now green. Oh, that's interesting. Let's take a look at the industrials here. Oh, where's my freaking thing?
SLCA highs, Tusk highs.
There it is.
Yeah, let me know if you guys want any other tickers up, but this is what I'm obviously paying attention to. I'm going to take off another quarter size here at 295 simply because it's coming up near that 101 area and I don't want to mess with anything. Let me see where I can get filled. Got filled at 290. So 280, 290 out. Just a few contracts left, which I'm just going to let it ride.
GE has fallen through a pretty clear area of support. General Electric. Pull up the daily chart. You can see that now. If you want to throw a bearish trade on GE, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Stop yourself out at 90.
Do you guys think some of these pumping today are because of margin calls? Jonathan mentioned it above.
Well, can you be more specific, Justin?
Yeah.
Like what pumping? Like which stocks are you referring to? Like maybe, but it depends on what stock you're referring to. Do I think anyone's getting margin called on Bed Bath & Beyond? No.
No, not at all. Maybe your next door neighbor, but like, nothing crazy.
Do you guys see that thing of Melvin Capital? Remember them? They were the firm that was short.
I do.
I do.
They were also short Activision before.
Before the buyout.
Microsoft acquisition. What kind of bad luck do you have to have to be short a stock?
Well, let's just be happy.
Activision, they had the whole sexual harassment lawsuit going on. That actually makes sense.
Yeah. Let's just hope there doesn't come out a report that they were short Bed Bath & Beyond.
Whoa, Walter, hold on now. I didn't see that.
Wait, you didn't see what?
Walter
Wait,
says, wait, wheat is not trading. Oh.
Yeah, Joe Trader is saying, is there another background music option?
Yes, there is, Joe. Joe.
Yeah, this one is a little a little rough. SPI moving?
Wait a minute.
Low of day on TSM. You're up about 37%. Please scale out.
Zunaid's getting his butter chicken order put together now.
I can't. I have to buy a new monitor, man.
No, that's right.
Like, here, let me show you how.
Oh, wow.
Here, go ahead.
Wait, thank you for that notification, Walter. Yeah, so Tucrium Trading is the firm behind the wheat ETF. They just suspended creations and... Oh, no, just creations. Okay.
Well, what happened?
So the firm behind the wheat ETF, that guy, this thing is based on, this thing holds wheat futures. And the Tucrium is the firm behind this ETF. They have suspended creations basically they said we're not going to create new shares of this fund for now, and that can basically break the pricing action. But it now looks like it's halted. So did one of the exchanges come in and halt this fund because it's not even trading now? That's yeah. Gosh, there's so much carnage happening in the ETF world right now.
You said that with such glee.
Well, it's just like there are
He's the
things.
ETF guy.
There are things happening in that are like that we don't have a playbook for. Like there are crazy things. There basically all these ETFs. If you either A, have exposure to Russia, or B, have exposure to some sort of a commodity of any kind, frankly, that has exposure to Russia or Ukraine, it's wild. I mean,
it is wild.
Direction's liquidating their Russia ETF next week. Or no, this week. Excuse me, this week.
Yeah, March 11th. I thought, and I also saw a tweet that Russia's disconnecting from the global internet.
Yeah, dude, on March 11th.
What, dude? Like
again?
Oh my god. Real quick, Shelly. I hope you got to see Buddy when he came in here and checked in on us. Spencer was going to put him full screen, so he turned around and left. So hopefully you got to say hi.
This is why I like crypto. Yeah. Spencer, do you trade futures? I know you do the futures show, but
no, I've never traded futures before.
I'm definitely gonna have to try.
Yeah, that's a good plug for our next show in a half hour, 40 minutes from now. Jim Kingina and I from Ninja Trader are going over the futures markets here. But okay, so we'd get halted. What other ETFs out there are potential halt worthy? Let's go find out. Let's do a quick search for the commodity ETFs. Let's go just agriculture. All right.
Wild stuff out there. I'm gonna see. Let me just check out Twitter again.
DBA is still going. What about corn? Corn's still going. Still see market there in corn. What about soybeans? SOYB. Still see market there. Soybeans. What about what else is there? That's probably it as far as the ags.
Ugh, this is ugly on that. Ugly, ugly, ugly.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, I feel like the push to the low here on the broader market was fairly orderly, right? We didn't really plunge. We didn't really flush. We just kind of grinded back down.
I mean, they gave you opportunities.
Yeah.
Right.
And the other thing is that
High, low day.
Can you do a live trading with Buddy on April 1st? Thanks.
Why
I don't
April
think
1st?
So.
Just because it's April Fool's?
I have no idea. Shelly's asking. I'm not sure. Anyway, the broader market here kind of grinded down. You know, we've basically pared back some of the gains that we made in the pre-market, right? So we were at the lows. I'm looking at the ES here, right? The S&P futures. We're at the lows about 42.50 in the morning, and that's when we started to trade back up. We went all the way back up to 43.24 ish, and now we're coming right back down. So we're 16 points off that 42.50 level. So we'll see where we end up going here. It looks like we're going to round trip basically all of the gains that we had this morning. Benzinga, do you feel Roblox will ever go up to 55? So I do really like Roblox as a company. I do think that this stock will perform very well, but right now it's not in favor. It's just tech has been really, really smashed. This is down from highs of 140. I mean, we got cut in half and then cut in half again pretty much here. I want to see this actually settle out. I'm in no rush to buy Roblox. I do think it will do well in the future. I just can't tell you when that's going to be.
How's Uber doing? Uber gave some upbeat guidance this morning. They said that they had a really good February. That's all the news. Everything is down. Everything's down. So.
What did they say about travel coming up here? That's the big thing that I wanted. I wanted to know.
Yeah, they said. So yeah, if I can just quote here, this headline does the trick, right? Mobility demand are 90% recovered compared to February 2019. Gross bookings 95% recovered versus 2019. So we're almost back to pre-COVID levels. That's good to know.
Expects a sequential improvement in both its mobility and delivery segment adjusted EBITDA. Okay, well, this is what I mean, though, about even when stocks are doing well, they get just pounded back down to the lows. Roblox, I think, is a good company, but it's just out of favor right now.
If tech is going to be down, then Uber is going to be down.
Exactly.
It's not Uber's fault. It's the way it goes sometimes.
Man,
All right,
Go ahead, Mitch.
All right, guys, about 3 minutes left on the first hourly candle there on that the first hour of the day for BBBY. Starting to see some bottoming action there in the 24s and 25s. I think it's trying to trap people above 26. You can kind of see that. So from this point on, I'm going to actually be looking to see if we can get a pop going into, it would be my time, so 10:30 Eastern time. Let's see if we get a pop going into that time and see if it starts moving.
What a strange day. We just talked about
It sure is.
how tech is going to tech being down will hate all tech stocks. Well, there's one exception here, and that is Squarespace. It was your biggest loser of the pre-market session, but it is now frankly one of the biggest gainers of the real session here. It's almost back to scratch. Pretty remarkable turnaround for Squarespace. I know it's a small stock; it's not super widely traded, but they had earnings this morning, and the earnings were not great, but big bid in Squarespace off the open today.
Yeah, you've got SPY low of day, and you've got some bearish activity coming into shop as well. By the way, TSM, I'm going to go ahead and close out all but one contract, literally just one contract remaining. I'm out on the third sell at 325 on TSM short. And I can quickly walk through the trade if you want to. There you go. So you can see, here, let me just do a 2-bar, whatever. Here's a SPY on the third block, and you've got TSM on the right-hand side. I like the fact that you had TSM rejecting VWAP, and I also saw that SPY was not able to get back over 430, and that's why I went ahead and took these trades. Now, the main reason I'm getting out with only one contract remaining is because it's coming up near that $100 level, and I would not be surprised to see it kind of bounce back to 102, possibly even VWAP, and that's where you can try to go short once again. But that's the reason I took the trade. Like the stock itself for rejection of VWAP, SPY rejecting VWAP helped me as well.
Gary Morris, check out what's going on with wheat. This was halted, right? I believe Spencer just covered.
It was halted 20 minutes ago. It was halted at half hour ago. It's halted at 10:01, and it was halted for a news pending.
Yeah.
And the news was that the firm behind wheat is halting the creation of new shares. This will, I'm going to guess it will resume at some point here. And all that means is like the number of shares now is it's not going to be the thing about what makes ETFs so great is that they can adjust the amount of shares that are in the market based on supply and demand, and they're not going to create any new shares now. So this thing has the potential to trade at a massive premium or discount to its net asset value. We won't know if it'll happen until the thing resumes, whenever that happens. But you can consider this fund more or less broken for the time being until they decide to start creating new shares if they decide that. I don't know.
Carnage in the ETF space, Spence. Carnage.
It's just like it's going to be a broken instrument now. It's not going to track wheat the way it's supposed to. So that could mean this thing trades at a massive premium. It could mean trades at a massive discount. No way to know. We'll have to wait and see.
APPH, by the way, broke out high days here. Not in it. A little late, but this is App Harvest. This nice little move here. As soon as we broke 470, this thing just ran 40 cents. INDO, CCJ at 25. Actually, this actually might pop above.
Yeah, we've stopped going down in Bed Bath. That's interesting. Right now that we're in that second hour, Mitch always talks about that. We have stopped going down. First green 15-minute candle of the day in Bed Bath. Look at this.
Mitch had just called this. Where did he go?
I don't know.
I hope he gets home safe.
About to add.
About to add. I like it.
Look at this. You've got something. All right.
All
You
right,
know what?
let's do this.
I'm into this Bed Bath right here.
Let's do it. Let's YOLO,
Mitch
Spencer.
having Spencer with the trade. I love it.
Let's YOLO, baby.
Let's go.
Spencer, I want you to YOLO an actual $30 contract on this.
Let's not buy Best Buy. Let's type the correct ticker.
That's BBY.
Yeah, that might be a problem there.
Let's not buy Best Buy.
Best Buy pays a dividend. What do you mean?
Best Buy pays a dividend?
They do. They do. It's not a bad one either.
Probably.
I did not know that.
Didn't they just up it? There was just news about them upping their dividend.
I have no idea.
All right, so what's that low right there? What's that low? 24.64.
Yeah, just go 30. Just go 23.85 as your stop loss or something.
23.85. Zunaid's lips to God's ears.
Oh, stop.
23.85. Let it be known.
If you win, it's because of my stop loss. If you lose, Mitch gave you the trade, bro.
Spencer's buying 10,000 shares right here.
23.85.
I'm gonna. Where's AB? He would YOLO the contract with me. Oh man.
Spencer? Did you short? Because I see a lot of sell volume coming in here.
Hardy har.
That's like a backhanded compliment. Like, hey, you got that much money, but also, it's going down.
You like that? By the way, Best Buy recently raised their dividend from 70 cents to 88 cents.
That's interesting. So. I'm not gonna lie. The goal is to be rich enough to where you just live off dividends.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Kevin O'Leary will tell you all about that.
Yeah. Growing up, I was like, ew, who wants 70 cents per share? But then I invested in Apple stock and had it like reinvest with dividends, and I was like, holy shit. Oh man.
That's fun. We're having fun, guys. I know the market's kind of a wreck, but we're gonna try and be as entertaining as possible regardless. VIEW moving here. Oh my god. Spencer, are you still trying to get your fill there?
No, I'm in.
What's your fill price?
I wasn't clear. What I get filled at? 25.51.
All right. I hope it at least tests VWAP for you.
I don't, let's hope Zunaid start because he's got the VWAP up and I don't.
Oh, sorry. VWAP is a yellow line right there.
Okay.
So if it at least comes back and tests VWAP around 27 or so, you're up 2 points. By the way, look at that great sell on TSM. We were expecting a little bit of a bounce. I would love for it to possibly come back near 102.50s and not go and short it again, but for now, literally just one contract remaining. IMPP, by the way, trading near VWAP, or excuse me, right below it and coming back up, as you can see right there. Bounced off of 550, which was also the 15-minute high. if you're a fan of the opening range breakout play, acting as support, you can see it happening right there. So if you wanted to go long, you could around 580s, and you stop out around 530 or so.
If only I can show my text from my friend. IMPP. Fuck, man.
It happens to the best of us.
The FOMO is real, man. The FOMO is real.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get going.
Oh,
little bit of a lull here. I got some work to do, but I'm gonna keep an eye on the market here. I want to see if we can actually get some footing. I'm gonna watch the VIX in accordance with that. We'll watch some of these crazy oil plays, but might just kind of pull this to the side here. So
I'll check IND. I'll see you later, Ryan. See you tomorrow, pal. Spencer, how long are we going till?
We're going till 11.
Right, cool.
Then I gotta go with Paul. So that means I gotta hop at around I don't know 10 of just to get ready to get Paul set for futures trading. But this stream will end at the latest at 11 o'clock.
All right, I'll hang with you then.
Cool.
I don't want to leave you hanging. INDO, I have got it up right here. Similar thing. If you're a fan of the 15-minute opening range breakout, you can see it broke out, tested it once, twice, 3 times, acting as support. If you want to go long here, you've also got VWAP around 51. To me, the better spot would be to wait till about $52. That way you can also add a little bit around $50 and then have that be your support, but maybe it'll go without you.
Well, Ryan, Zunaid, I just want to confirm that the number you gave me was 24.95. That's
85.
85. Okay, that's
No. It was 20. No, it was 23.85.
23. Shit, I totally put in
because you said you wanted to wait for lower day break.
I'm just realizing I have a different number, so let's modify that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. 23.85. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Simply because it's low of day, and then you have a little bit of cushion.
All right, 20. Modify that. All right.
You could get a tighter risk if you really wanted to, but.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know. Because low of day is about 24.63, which it might break here momentarily.
Yeah. We're flirting with that, so we'll see.
Yeah, nothing like fun little money. You saw me lose 300 in a matter of 30 seconds. That was fun.
Fun money. It's good to have fun money.
What an awful trade in the morning. I'm having way too much fun with that trade station integration. I'm just like, I could buy it right here. Oh, I could buy it right there.
You were out by 9:30. You were out.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
StreamYard has a delay from when we talk and the stream sees it. By the time the stream saw it, I was already out.
Please check INDO. We've talked about INDO.
We did
today.
We just talked about it. I said, hey, it's bouncing off of 54. 52 area is your VWAP. You could try to get in near there. Outside of 50, go in and get out. We brought it up for you, pal.
Look at this craziness. We just breached 25 in Bed Bath. Not what you want to see if you're me.
If you're me.
You're good, Spencer. You're good. You're getting sideways action.
I'm not. Look, I have a stop loss. I'm not gonna. It's not like I'm gonna blow up my account on this.
Well,
trade.
so here, let's see, Mitch. Since this was your trade, what's your stop loss?
Well, I have it right. Have it right under Spencer's.
It's such an asshole.
23.88 and then 85 with a trigger on the stop limit.
Oh man. All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't giving him any.
No, but I think this is a good area that you're getting sideways consolidation. Remember, this is where I expected to see sideways. Doesn't mean you get immediate backup. I think sideways is always better because you build up some volume profile.
You know what this is going to do, though? This is going to mess up my perfect ratio because I was looking the other week, and it's been, what has it been, like a year and a half since I think about a year and a half since I opened my Webull account, which is my YOLO account. And I had the exact same number of winners and losers after a year and a half of YOLOing.
Time to put it in the winners, bro.
This is going to mess up.
Time.
This is going to mess up that ratio.
Mitch, when do you fly back?
He's already back.
I'm back. I'm just stuck in Denver, man. I'm just stuck in Denver. There's too much snow.
Oh, it's that bad to where you can't even drive home or whatever.
Yeah, I couldn't get picked up yesterday. It was like 6 inches, no visibility.
Oh, snap. Oh, I thought you had like flight weather delays.
No, I actually had to stay a night here in Denver. I was expecting to be home already, but
Damn, sorry about that.
hey, it's how it is, man. It's how it is.
How it is. All right, you guys want to know what the trending tickers are on Benzinga Pro today? You know the first one, obviously, is Bed Bath & Beyond. But beyond that, pun fully intended,
LOL.
most search tickers on Benzinga Pro today are as follows. As soon as I get my page to refresh here. So give me a minute. I'm getting the buffering circle of death. So whenever that buffer thing goes away, I'll let you know. Wheat is back. Wheat. Okay, here we go. So wait, hold that thought on the most search tickers. So wheat is trading now. Okay. So again, liable to do weird things. The ETF itself trades off. It holds wheat futures. Okay. If I look at a breakdown of this fund, it holds. Let's see if they give a number in the prospectus. Anyway, this thing holds wheat futures is the bottom line. So I don't even know what the symbol is for that, but it could do some weird stuff. It could move against wheat. Just keep that in mind. So the net asset value as of this morning was $10.67. That's the NAV. I think that was as of the opening bell.
Yeah.
10.67. So, the market's moved obviously since then, but now this instrument is decoupled from the wheat market. So it could do some really weird stuff.
I would love for you to talk about this with the Ninja Trader team.
Yeah, we're going to talk about wheat today for sure. We're going to talk about wheat. We're going to talk about corn. We're going to talk about oil. Going to cover it all. So trending tickers today on Benzinga Pro. Number 1, Bed Bath, obviously. Number 2 is the SPY. Number 3 is INDO. You guys knew that. Those are your top 3 most search tickers on our platform today. Number 4 is IMPP, also halted a bunch of times today, so no surprise there. Tesla's number 5. HUSA. What's going on with HUSA? It's number 6. It's your 6th most search ticker today on the Benzinga Pro platform. Whoa. NVIDIA, CEI, Zscaler on Facebook. That rounds out the
Nice.
top 10.
Nice.
Any idea about space? This is one of the companies that I'm like just fundamentally super bearish on. I just don't know how many people are going to spend $300,000 to go to space for a few minutes, to be honest. The chart speaks for itself. What's the all-time low from November of 19? $7.14. No, $6.90. $6.90 is your all-time low. We're not that far off of that right now. Oh wait, well, okay. Bed Bath is still 24. I just don't like this stock or the business, frankly. I mean, what are you investing in? You're investing in the space tourism. Is that?
Sorry, what?
I mean, is space tourism really what you want to own in a environment with inflation? I mean,
Nope.
It's not for me.
Nope.
Not for me.
Nope.
So, I'm sorry, everyone that got stuck in this thing. I really am. I mean, the lesson here is learn how to cut losses. But this is I think it's kind of a joke, honestly.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
2-3 years from now, which stock do you believe would be, or sector, whatever,
Okay.
do you believe would kind of be a good investment?
Go for it.
Oh no, I'm asking you because you do more long-term stuff than I do. But if you're gonna ask me,
I thought you were gonna give me a choice.
No.
Oh.
I'm just curious, like a broad question to you.
Oh.
If you have an opinion.
2 to 3 years from now.
Because like space, I don't think is it. Can it go up to 20s? Sure, based on trading, technicals, memes, whatever. But that's not something I want to rely on.
I don't really know how you can bet against like semiconductors, right?
That was one of the sectors I was thinking.
I really don't know how you bet it. Like this is SMH, right? This is the broad-based semi ETF. I don't really know how semiconductors run the world, right? There's more computers now than ever before. I don't know how you bet against that. And it's not.
You've also got VR and whatever else.
It's not some moonshot industry. Like it's not like EVs or solar or space tourism where like it's still growing. This is a fully established industry. We have the infrastructure there. We frankly can't even keep chips on the shelf right now because of the global shortage. So I don't know how you bet against chips long term. I really don't.
My only reasoning for thinking that that's not the best investment is because it's only down 22%. So to me, it's kind of like I want something, and this is for me personally, right? Not obviously the chat. For me, it's like I want something like a Square type, like a PayPal type, where it's like, oh my God, they've been demolished. This is a great buy. Like I want to say Square, but if Apple's little payment through phones or whatever, if that works out, I mean,
yeah,
PayPal, similar thing, especially because of the infrastructure that they have. But I like SMH. I like NVIDIA. I like AMD. Well, let's take a look at AMD individually. Oh, see, okay, now we're talking. You've got AMD from the highs, currently down about 37%. That I like. Matter of fact, this could be a decent swing trade. You go ahead and get off if it breaks 100. You're risking about 6-7 points. But that one's down about 36%. AMD is. NVIDIA. Let's check out NVIDIA. NVIDIA's down about 38%.
You actually just brought up unintentionally jogged my memory here of another one because you said the word infrastructure. So maybe like a PAVE, right? Your broad-based U.S. infrastructure ETF. Again, it's not down; it's close to its all-time highs. So if you're looking for a beaten down thing, this ain't it. But if you're going back to the 2 to 3 years from now question, I mean, why not an infrastructure play? If Joe Biden is right and it's going to be infrastructure decade, and we're going to be spending trillions of dollars on the U.S. infrastructure, then why not a company like PAVE or an ETF like PAVE?
Oh, well, let me see what TSM and Apple are doing. TSM testing low day again.
I am flirting with my stop on Best Buy.
Yes, you are, sir. You're about 11 cents away, my friend. I've got an alert set at $20.35, by the way, just so I can play that $20 bounce. Obviously, I don't know if it'll happen today or not, but.
Oh, wait. There we go. That's it.
Sorry, pal.
That's it. I just looked up and that was it.
You can blame Mitch if he's still on air.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
Damn it, Mitch, and your hotel trading.
I got sucked into that one green candle.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I'm just a little surprised it didn't even try to test a VWAP. But
yeah.
Because that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for you to have VWAP. Because I didn't think it was going to go above VWAP, but I was hoping you would test it at least. It'd be in a couple of points. But
no.
There it goes.
Not today. Not today. Oh, well.
All right, let's get back to these
anyway,
charts here.
The kind of question that you asked, those are the kind of questions those are the kind of discussions that I much prefer having personally. I would much rather talk about, like, 2 to 3 years out versus like 2 to 3 hours or days out. You know what I mean? I love that question. So again, my thoughts are chips, my thoughts are infrastructure. But if beaten down is what you're after, if you want to find like a really beaten down sector, I mean, TAN has shown that time and time again, it can bounce back, right? Let me pull up this TAN chart. TAN can bounce back. It has bounced. If you go to this is the all-time chart, TAN, and you can see how volatile it is, but it can make big moves down and big moves up. So it's the all-time high was from January of last year. It was 125. We're down to 70 today. But TAN has proven it can make big moves higher. So I would say not a terrible bet. 3D printing maybe, but it's so cyclical. What's the 3D printing ETF? I know there's.
I've been thinking 3D printing was going to pop off since 2010.
Well, PRNT, yeah, you and everyone else. PRNT is the ARC 3D printing.
Of course, she's
I think her brand is a little bit tarnished right now. So but I think this might be. Is this active? I don't know if it's active. I think it's active because it's ARC. There's a bunch of 3D printing ETFs.
What do you think of sports betting? I have loved sports betting since they started taking my money when I was like 18 years old.
The problem is though, this is an example of a growing industry, but it's like not necessarily a amazing business because it's so competitive. And even though more dollars are coming online all the time as more people get into sports betting, it's just like it's basically a race to the bottom to see who can just acquire customers, right? How cheap, how low can you go if you're a sports betting provider? How many free bets can you offer, right? How much money can you give away to attract those customers? So it's really hard. Also, if there is no baseball this summer, I mean that's the only game in town for 3 months. Right? 4 months. That's it. So what are you going to bet on? Nothing. Literally nothing.
Yeah.
So that concerns me a little bit. Oh crap! All right, it's 10:52. I have to hop. Zunaid, do you want to hop with me, or do you want to chill until?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop because I don't have access and whatnot as well. But I'll see you guys later.
All right, Zunaid, we'll catch you later, guys. I'm gonna hop as well. We got futures trading with Ninja Trader coming up at 11 o'clock Eastern time. So 8 minutes from now, this stream is going to end. I'm going to end it right now. And I'm just going to redirect you guys to the next stream, which starts in 8 minutes. So smash that like button. Peace out, JDs. I'll see you over there. Futures trading with Ninja Trader coming up next. How do I end the stream? This is not my usual setup here. I don't even know how to end the stream. How does it usually end this thing? Let's just end it with a commercial for Pro. How does that sound?
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? That's right. News headlines have a unique ability to drive stock prices up or down. These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. And if you're looking to grow your portfolio, it doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. An easy-to-read stream of news headlines will increase your opportunities to profit from price changes in the stock market, consolidate a knowledge-based investment strategy, and grow your portfolio. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring to make a positive change in your trading performance. We've already helped thousands of retail traders across the world, and they could not be happier. Increase your market knowledge, boost your exposure to big movers, and make informed trades before major price changes. The opportunities are all around you. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.